Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Club. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Eden. I have done this start of a movie, I don't know how many different times. I think I'm finally going to get to it tonight, right? My sister's even asked for it. So if you follow me on TikTok, she's one of the people who commented and wanted to know what I thought of the movie. And now we're going to try and get to it tonight. So, and now, of course, I messed everything up on my tablet, which is awful. It's only 6.4 on IMDb. I thought it was going to be better. Hold on. It's 6.4 on IMDb, 16,242 people. So I guess it's not that good. Jude Law is in it, Ana de Armas, Vanessa Kirby, Brühl, Sweeney are all in it. Toby Wallace is also in it, who I recognize. I'm sure there's a bunch of other people, but I don't know. But it's a psychological thriller, a history and a thriller, because it seems like a period thing, like a time period thing, based on a factual account of a group of outsiders who settle on a remote island only to discover their greatest threat isn't the brutal climate or the deadly wildlife, but each other. Talked a little bit about this in my Tuesday, hey, here's what's out, so then give it a shot. See if we can check it out, see if it's worthwhile. I don't know how good it's going to be. Wait, how long is it? It is 2 hours and 10 minutes long. I don't know. All right, we'll see what it's about. Give you a better idea, let you know what I think. Stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Eden, and what a movie. It gets slow at times, 2 hours and 10 minutes with a little bit of a long run time. But otherwise, terribly interesting movie. It's got that Lord of the Flies kind of vibe to it, if you will. And so break it down for you so you get a very clear picture. Armas, Jude Law, and Vanessa Kirby, they inhabit this island, deserted island, whatever. They have a little place there. They went there to just be by themselves and created their own little world, and it's just the two of them. Well, I think it's Brühl and Sweeney and their child. They decide they want to go do the same thing, right? So they kind of impede on what they have going on there. But they're there to make it on their own. It's like crazy that they would do it. And again, based on a true story. And I'll step off and talk about Sweeney again. I am not a fan of her for the reasons a lot of other people are. Whatever. That's just not my cup of tea. But she is a great actress. I love the fact, and I know I say this, so if you watch my reviews, I'm repeating myself, but she takes roles where she's not the sexy girl on the screen. You know what I mean? She plays these difficult, hard roles to play that, I don't know, are different than a lot of other people might take advantage of those types of opportunities. She does not. I'm going to make a bold statement and say, in a couple of years, she's going to be nominated for an Academy Award because this is what she does. She does a great job. So she is this newlywed wife with Brühl, whatever. He's a little bit older. And she follows him to this island with his kid, right? It's his second marriage. So, but they start making a home for their own and everything like that. And, the Dr. Jude Law is a little upset, but whatever. Then in comes Ana de Armas. So Ana de Armas is like this rich woman who comes onto the island, and she's going to put a hotel there, right? So she's going to come in and put a hotel. She's got 2 guys with her, and that's her whole thing, right? So you can imagine the dynamic now. Jude Law had this whole place to himself. Now you got Sweeney and her husband coming in, and now Ana de Armas. So there's this whole, shifting of who do you like least, right? Who's in the wrong here and whose side are you on, all that kind of stuff. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of turmoil. And meanwhile, there's like wild dogs and pigs and stuff like that'll ruin their crops and threaten their lives as well. So they have to deal with all of that while dealing with each other. So that better understanding of what the synopsis tells you. So for the most part, I liked it. Again, a little bit long. You really quick, you either like certain characters, you don't like Ana de Armas in this, at least in my opinion. And you're not sure how you feel about Jude Law. So it's like fun like that. You know what I mean? And you're waiting to see what happens at the end. And you get to the point where you think, okay, everything's great. No, there's still like 20 minutes left. And there's a lot more to go. So I think it's worth the watch. It's a long run time. It's a period piece. So it's like when, it's back in the 1960s or so. I don't even know when it was, but it's based on a true story. So in the Galapagos Islands. So anyway, check it out. I think it's worth the watch. Good acting in it, decent story. Like I said, makes you feel like one of those Lost meets what I say, Lord of the Flies. So hopefully that was helpful. Let me know what you think. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.